Hi guys, and welcome back to my series on why we vaccinate our animals. Today I want to talk about two diseases. I want to talk about one commonly known as Lyme disease, which I feel like a wide range of the population really knows what it is, and one uncommonly known one known as Leptospirosis. In the veterinary scene, Leptospirosis is more commonly just known as lepto, so let's hop right into it. Leptospirosis, like I mentioned, commonly known as lepto in the veterinary scene, is a bacterial infection. Now, not only is this bacteria infectious to our animals, but it is also infectious to humans, so we use the term zoonotic. Zoonotic means that it is transmittable between animals and humans. Now, lepto is commonly spread through contact of infected urine, which dogs can track if they eat grass at a dog park or something like that along those lines. And it can also make its way into water sources, so that's how it's contractable by humans. According to the CDC, every dog is at risk of leptospirosis, even though it's uncommonly known in the regular world. It's very, very common that animals can get it through urinating on grass and dogs eating them, through a puddle if your dog drinks out of a puddle on the side of the road if you're taking them for a walk, and it's really, really, really common, and your animal's at high exposure if you take your dog to a dog park, or if you're boarding your dog, or just in general when your dog has contact with another dog, because dogs like to lick each other, and dogs do all these things, and, that's how it's contractable. Therefore, we like to vaccinate our animals for leptospirosis. We give a 1-year vaccine that can be mixed in with a different vaccine, so like distemper. Distemper lepto is a vaccine that I give commonly at my practice, and it helps vaccinate animals for a full year for leptospirosis. And if your animal is not vaccinated, your animal can become feverish, they can become lethargic, which means not normal energy levels, kind of just not moving, not doing very much, and they can eventually lead to something worse, such as back pain and even kidney disease. Moving on to the next one, which is more commonly known by the general population, Lyme disease. Lyme disease is a tick-borne disease that can be transmittable to humans. Per se, it is not a general zoonotic disease, I would say personally, but if your animal can be exposed to it, you can be exposed to it. So we definitely want to make sure that our animals are vaccinated for Lyme disease, because Lyme disease can lead to a very bad sign of illness later on down the road. It can lead to neurological and cardiac and kidney disease if it's left untreated. And usually your dog will become feverish, it'll have a loss of appetite, lymph nodes will enlarge, and again, lethargy. If you guys haven't noticed, I haven't mentioned cats yet. That is because cats can get lepto and they can get Lyme, but we are sort of unknown with how cats deal with this. In our scene, it's more or less thought of that cats are kind of unbothered by lepto and unbothered by Lyme, so we don't really see signs of illness in cats as much as we do in dogs. As always, I feel the best preventative for these two diseases is always to vaccinate your animals, but for Lyme disease, there are preventatives, tick and flea preventatives, such as Bravecto, which is a pill that you give. You give one pill, it gives them prevention from the disease for 3 months. You can also give them a Seresto collar, which will just basically almost like a topical type of prevention for dogs. So, like always, we try to get dogs on preventatives for Lyme disease just to prevent them from getting them, and always vaccinate your animals. So, I know that was a little quick for two diseases, but I hope you guys did learn something. I hope I was able to give you guys some better general knowledge on an uncommonly known disease, lepto, and maybe something a little bit more on something you might not have known about Lyme disease. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you, and as always, let's vaccinate our animals.